Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continues to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on last season's national champions, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And the kick goes out of bounds. How about this for a start? Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw. It's Moore. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
They misfire in first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag brings up a 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Oh, the defense, they get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Caught behind the line. It's Moore. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Big moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, 3rd down in the red zone. And they convert. Stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
Well, the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on 3rd down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now, we've got a big 4th down coming up.
So on the first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. needs a completion here on 4th down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
And just like that, this defense takes advantage of a bad decision by the quarterback, steps in front of it for the interception. Now they've got great field position here early in this game.
Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The throw, it's Manning. He's running out of time here. He'll be sacked after one, narrowly avoiding a safety.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. And their first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Grab behind the line. It's White. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, that's not going to be enough for the 1st down. I guess the only positive takeaway is it does give their punter a little bit more room now to be able to get this punt off safely.
And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. The Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Play action here on 1st down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He stopped him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. Justin Herbert, of course, enough said. We see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. So we're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
The Ducks looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
The real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. He'll be muscled out of bounds, very close to the goal line. See what they can do here. 3rd down and goal from the 1. Hebe keeps it himself. Touchdown, Oregon, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. now at 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fighting him off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Manning. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved. Gets a big gain with a nice throw. And now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's first and goal at the 3. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. Touchdown, Hurricanes, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Well, that's great execution and the touchdown here for the offense. How about the poor defense? They take away the dive, they take away the quarterback, they think they have everything defended, and then he pitches it out on his last option, and they don't have anybody there to stop him from scoring a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And now they run the draw play. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Set for second down. Well, early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship deadline at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Back to throw. It's Moore. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. And the QB just goes down for a sack.
Losing so many yards on the first play of a drive like this off of a scramble really turns second down into a salvage down. You set out to get enough yardage back to make third down possibly manageable.
From the 15-yard line, it's second and long. Looking to throw here. Pressure and drop back at the 8-yard line.
Chris, that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Third down and a mile. Looking to throw for it. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
Gets the kick away from his own end zone. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He'll be brought down, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what this is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense starts with excellent field position. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. And the ball is handed off into the shotgun. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Back to pass. It's Moore. Close to the tight end. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12. A red zone opportunity. The Ducks are in the red zone.
So much attention being paid to the outside of these receivers. Really opens up a nice void there in the middle of this defense. Quarterback makes a good throw.
And now the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Powering through the defender. And they finally stop it at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. And that one's straight down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the option.
Good job here, not predetermining what you want to do as a quarterback. He read the defense, made the right read, pitched it out to his back, and he got a big gain as a result.
Massive gain moves the ball into the red zone now. They'll set up 1st and 10. Motion now from the tight end. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Going to have to go back to the drawing board.
And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Scanning the field. It's Manning. On the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go. And the ball is hauled in. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab behind the line, it's caught. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. That one hurts, smacks him up 10 yards. An important 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. What a catch! Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Back to throw. It's Moore. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ducks.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion, and he put 6 more on the board. Well,
they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Finds his man, it's Brown. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Toss play. Back heads to his right.
Almost a business decision here by the ball carrier. Nothing at all. So instead of lowering his shoulder to take on the defense, just kind of makes his way out of bounds for a short loss.
And it's a bunch formation. QB keeper all the way. And the Canes look to keep this drive moving. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no hurry here. They've got to hurry. To the air, it's Manning. Caught behind the line, it's White. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. Canes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. Looking to pass here on second down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! Touchdown, Miami. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is. And now they'll set up for the point after.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those
sloppy half, man. I'm finna go piss this fucking liquor out while we locked in, bro.
Easy touchdown for this offense.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking downfield, it's Moore. The pass rush closing in. It is incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one intercepted.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Appreciate that.
And runs out here in the first half.
Bro, I can't believe how sloppy, like, that's that one drive that, nigga, we got the penalty, then we lost, and this nigga slid down by accident. Like, come on, man.
The Ducks will kick this deep to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the five. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
First down and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the balls even snap, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
Pass caught, second down now. Looking for a gap. It's Brown. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Yeah, the quarterback looks like he makes the right read, but I got to tell you, I think he underestimated the speed of this defense and how quickly they were able to get to him to prevent him from picking up the first down.
And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. back to pass. It's Moore. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, that's going to cost you.
2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looks right and lets it fly. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Big time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. The Ducks pick up enough to get a first down there.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Dropping back. It's Moore. Caught near the sticks. It's low. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Forced out of bounds after a nice game. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
The Ducks hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Oregon. And 6 more points to the total.
Oh, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Second down after that previous play. Looking downfield, it's Becht. That's reeled in. It's White. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back. It's Becht. He escapes the pocket. The receiver makes the catch. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, you got third down. The offense has the advantage here on third down to be able to get the ball downfield. They make the completion. But this defense is just flying around. They make the catch, but they have nowhere to go after.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. It's an option look. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut into this lead. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play.
Did you see this nigga stop? Oh my God.
It's going to help an offense. And you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run And a great job with that play action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
Now it's second down here. Catch made on the out route. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Pounding away with the run game. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense eager to keep this drive going. They're facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle, and they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Offense retakes the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. He's looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Touchdown, Canes. This quarterback on fire today.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's got it inside the 15. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Throws it to the right. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Muscles past the defender. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Chewing clock with the running game. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, clearly you'd like to keep the clock running after this play if you're the offense with this small of a lead. It just isn't worth it to risk an incompletion on a 3rd down pass here.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. They make the tackle, but that first down should secure their spot in the national championship game. The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. They'll take a knee with less than a minute to play. Well, a really entertaining game. Get right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter to come out on top.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.